I'm Sheriff T.K. Waters. This is a critical incident briefing by the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. Our agency has prepared this briefing consistent with this administration's commitment to openness and transparency to the public that we serve. Now, the Chief of Professional Standards will deliver the currently available information pertaining to this incident.
I'm Mike Schell, the Chief of Professional Standards for the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. Today we are releasing information regarding an officer-involved shooting that occurred in the 12,800 block of Moose Road in Jacksonville, Florida on March 11, 2025. This information will provide you with a better understanding of what happened, as well as what was known to law enforcement prior to the incident. It is important to remember that when investigating an incident like this, detectives must interview numerous witnesses, review many hours of video footage, and analyze a significant amount of forensic evidence. With these investigations often taking up to a year or more to complete, we are still at the very early stages of this investigation. Our understanding of this incident may change as additional evidence is collected and reviewed. We do not draw any conclusions regarding whether the officers acted appropriately with respect to the law or JSO policy until all the facts are known and the investigation is completed. A word of caution: the images and information presented may be graphic. When an officer uses force to arrest someone or defend against an attack, it can be disturbing and difficult to watch. Viewer discretion is advised. This officer-involved shooting resulted in the injury of Tiffany Leigh. At the time of this filming, Leigh was listed in critical condition at an area hospital. Leigh, who was 53 years old at the time of this shooting, has a criminal history of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. As a convicted felon, Leigh is prohibited from possessing a firearm. Leigh's husband shared with investigators that Leigh suffers from an unspecified neurological condition and has shown progressive decline and depression, likely due to that neurological condition. Due to her actions prior to and during this critical incident, Leigh has been charged with 5 counts of attempted murder on a law enforcement officer, 6 counts of aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer, and 1 count of possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. On the evening of March 11, 2025, Leigh's husband went into his home garage and found Leigh seated in the driver's seat of her car with a towel wrapped around her head. Although the car was parked, it was running with the garage door closed. Leigh's husband immediately opened a door to the garage to ventilate the space. Leigh and her husband then argued, opening and closing the garage door until Leigh armed herself with a handgun. In response, Leigh's husband called police for help. After police received the call of an armed suicidal person, multiple patrol officers responded. While Leigh's husband remained inside their home, Leigh walked across the street. When officers arrived on the scene in their marked patrol vehicles, Leigh stood up from the bench on which she'd been seated and began walking in the roadway towards the officers. When they arrived on scene, Sergeant Veras, along with officers Poole, Johns, Gay, Mariotti, and Brown, all armed themselves, taking cover behind vehicles and other objects in the roadway. 5 of the officers armed themselves with their JSO-issued or approved rifles. 1 was armed with his JSO-issued handgun. The officers yelled to Leigh to drop her gun. Rather than comply with the officers, Leigh shot at the officers multiple times. The officers returned fire, striking Leigh. Leigh fell onto the roadway, dropping her gun. Once Leigh was safely in police custody, officers called for rescue and began providing emergency medical care. Paramedics arrived on scene and transported Leigh to an area hospital for treatment for her gunshot wounds. The following video footage captured the shooting and the events before and after it. First, you'll see a portion of the video footage captured by Officer Bonamo's body-worn camera. This footage shows Officer Bonamo, who was not a shooting officer, use binoculars to observe Leigh from a distance and behind cover. You'll next hear Officer Bonamo relaying his observations to fellow officers, followed by the sounds of gunfire as Leigh shoots at officers and the officers return fire. Finally, you'll hear Officer Bonamo providing verbal commands to Leigh following the shooting, and we'll see Officer Bonamo and other officers approach Leigh and take her into custody and provide emergency medical care.
Oh, What did he say about the flashlight?
Yeah, that's him right there.
That's him? Okay, where is she?
She's right there.
Alright.
She's right there.
We're just gonna get visual. She's walking south on the street. Cigarette in her hand. Here's to be a single zero on her left, in her right hand. She's about 5 meters from us. She's about 15 minutes.
Ma'am, stop walking!
Team on the left, team on cover, hold there. Hold there. Sir, stay there.
Get out of the road!
Stay there.
Stay there!
Get back, sir. Come on.
Sir, get back! We see you.
Hey, we got your cover. Do not rush it. Can y'all see her? Does she
I
have
can see her.
hands?
I can see her.
Where's the gun?
Guns
She still got it?
still above her head. Still in her hand.
Let go of it now! Let go of the gun!
She's not in her hands, but it's above her head.
Do not move up.
Ma'am, slide your right arm down to your right leg.
Hold there. Ma'am, can you hear us?
She's talking.
Y'all keep talking. We'll hold cover.
Okay.
Do not rush her.
Ma'am, to the best of your ability, put your right arm down to your right leg. Okay.
We want you in the cul-de-sac. Go back in your house.
Go back to your house!
Sir, whoever's in this garage, it's the police. Close that door right now. Close this right now.
Okay.
Close it.
You got it.
Close it.
Ma'am, do not move! Put your hands!
It's above her head.
She does not have contact with it.
Ma'am, again, with the best of your ability, move your right arm down to your right leg.
Looks like you got shot in the leg.
Ma'am, stop moving your arm.
Do not move your right hand!
She said she doesn't know. Ma'am, if you best your ability, try to roll over away from that weapon. She can't. She's saying no. Gotta move up. Stay online. Stay online. Get online.
I'm with you, Danny.
Stop moving! I'm kicking that firearm. I'm kicking that firearm. Secure that firearm.
Hey, go run on that bag.
Right here. Render it.
You gotta turn it around here.
Next, you'll see a portion of the video footage captured by Officer Brown's body-worn camera. This footage shows Leigh walking towards officers and Officer Brown shooting at Leigh. You'll see muzzle flashes from Leigh's firearm during the shooting.
Okay, Vigil, she's walking south on the street.
Oh, shit.
your hand. Here's cross your arm, right hand. You on the left, you are the ones that calling out, she's walking to you. You all apprehension will cover.
Stop walking!
Do not rush her, do not rush her. Contact and cover.
Hold there.
Now you'll see a portion of the video footage captured by Officer Poole's body-worn camera. Due to Officer Poole's body position, you will hear him shooting, but you will not see Leigh.
Ma'am, stop walking! Online! Move up!
The next portion of video footage was captured by Officer Gay's body-worn camera. Due to Officer Gay's position of cover, you will hear him shooting but will not see Leigh.
Hey, I got eyes. Hey, eyes. Hey, there's a Whiskey Foxtrot walking down the street right now. Hey, there's a Whiskey Foxtrot walking down the street right now.
No left, the other ones that call out, she's walking to you. You all apprehension will cover.
Suspect down! She's down! Hold on, I'm getting up on.
Hold there.
I'm on your rear.
Sir, stay there.
Get on the road!
Stay there.
Next, you'll see a portion of video footage captured by Officer John's body-worn camera. This footage shows Officer John shooting in the direction of Leigh, however Leigh is not visible in the footage.
Everyone just hold there until we see.
Are we holding? I'm trying to get a...
Yeah, they are right there, so they're right.
Individual, she's walking south on the street.
towards us. Yep. See a little thicker?
Okay.
You on the left, the only ones that call out, she's walking to you. Your last answer will cover.
Hold, move up, online.
Hold there.
Move over. Get behind
Cover. Hold there.
Now you will see a portion of the video footage captured by Officer Mariotti's body-worn camera. This footage shows Officer Mariotti shooting in the direction of Leigh. However, Leigh is not visible in the footage due to Officer Mariotti's position behind a vehicle.
Yep, she's walking up. Ooh. Yep. She's in the middle of the road. Hold, move up, online.
Hold there.
Yep, side, move over. Get behind cover, move.
Hold there.
Yep, you're good.
Sir, stay there.
Finally, you will see a portion of footage captured by Sergeant Veris's body-worn camera. Sergeant Veris's body-worn camera was not activated until after the shooting had occurred. You'll hear Sergeant Veris providing verbal commands to Leigh following the shooting, and you will see Sergeant Veras and other officers approach Leigh to take her into custody and provide emergency medical care.
Still sitting right next to her head.
Yeah. All right. So if we hold cover on her and try to get her to move away from the gun, but we can't move up on her right now.
She said she can't move away from it.
Ma'am, can you move?
She said she doesn't know.
You want to try and get her to move away from the gun?
If she can.
Have her roll to her left. Have her roll left.
One voice.
Yep.
Have her roll left.
Hey. Can you move your hands to your waist? Away from the gun. Sir, go back inside.
Go in the house!
That's her husband.
All right. We have to move up if he's going. Online.
Yo, hold right there until we come online.
Sir, stop!
That's right.
Stop! All right.
Go.
Hey, go
All right.
I'm the police.
Render aid.
Crime scene detectives responded to the scene during the investigation and collected Leigh's 6-hour .239 40 caliber handgun. The crime scene detectives also photographed bullet strikes from Leigh's gunshots, which struck one of the vehicles the officers were using for cover. The next step in this investigation involves an independent inquiry and review of the officer's actions by the State Attorney's Office. The State Attorney's Office will decide whether the officer's actions were lawful. After the conclusion of the criminal investigation by the State Attorney's Office, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office will begin an administrative investigation into the officer's actions to determine if they were within agency policy. This begins with the convening of a response to resistance review board, in which officers are compelled to provide testimony about their actions during the incident. The board will then decide whether the officers violated any policy during the incident. The determinations made by the board will be submitted to the sheriff for review and a final decision. As stated earlier, JSO does not draw conclusions about the officer's conduct with regards to the law or our policies until the investigation has been completed. On behalf of Sheriff Waters and the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, thank you for your time and attention.